Hello everybody and welcome to today's video, GCSE mixtures, featuring our usual Lego analogy. We previously looked at atoms, elements and compounds, so if you haven't watched those videos, please have a look at them and then come back to this one. But yeah, let's get started. Mixtures are it's very easy compared to the other ones. So yeah, the timeline of today's lesson, we're going to have a recap of what we previously looked at. We're going to dive into mixtures, and then we're going to have a finale where we do a quick summary and some exam questions. Okay, let's get started. So, recap of what we previously learned. You can see a bunch of pictures on the slide here, and they should remind you of something, hopefully. Now, the first picture should remind you of an atom. Why? Because we previously said that atoms are building blocks. They make up everything around us, and they are the smallest part of an element. Okay, just like this building block here of Lego, it's the smallest part of this city here, it's the smallest part of this pyramid here. Okay, it builds everything, it's the building block. Okay, and that leads to the second picture. This picture should remind you of an element. Why? Because elements are made up of it's a substance made up of one type of atom, just like this pyramid in the picture, how it's made up of one type of Lego color. Okay, so it's this pyramid here is made up of one type of Lego color, which links back to the atom here. It's made up of elements are made up of one type of atom. Okay, and then finally this picture here, number 3, should remind you of a compound. Why? Because compounds are made up of 2 or more elements chemically bonded together in a fixed proportion. Just like this image here, look at this Lego city. It's made up of all the different Lego pieces. They're all connected. They're all bonded together, okay? It's very hard to break down. And yeah, just imagine this pyramid here, these elements all coming together, different elements, different colored pyramids coming together to form this city. And that should give you the compound. Okay, now we're going to have a look at this picture here. We'll come back to it. Picture number 4 should remind you of a mixture. Okay, let's get started. So, what is a mixture? Well, I'm pretty sure you guys know what a mixture is already. I mean, a mixture is a mixture. I mean, how more simple can it get? Okay, but I'll explain it anyways. Now, imagine a bag of nuts. You have a bag of nuts here, or a bowl of nuts or whatever. Okay, and you have 2 different types of nuts. There's cashews. So I'm terrible at drawing, but let's just imagine these are cashews. Okay, these are cashews. You have them in your bowl, and then suddenly your mum comes over and she adds walnuts. Okay, imagine these are walnuts. Okay, now you have a bag of nuts. Okay, so you have a bag of different nuts. Sorry, apologies for that notification. But yeah, let's just say you want to remove the walnuts now. You don't want the blue part. Oh, another notification. Okay, let's just say you want to remove the blue parts now. You only want the black parts. Okay, you only want your cashews. Then you can do that. Why? Because it's a mixture, and it's very easy for you to do that. Okay, all you need to do is remove those blue bits. All right. Wow, I just removed my whole bowl there. But yeah, that's what a mixture is. Okay, let's look at the chemistry definition and go away from the analogy right now. But a mixture is a substance that consists of 2 or more elements or compounds not chemically combined together. Okay, so this is very, very important. It's a very important definition. Make sure you learn it. And then now we're going to go over it and break it down. So, mixture is a substance. Yep, everything. Yeah, an element is a substance. Compound is a substance. Okay, mixture is a substance. We've established that. Now, it's consisted of 2 or more elements. Okay, 2 or more elements or compounds. Now, here is the difference. Previously, we looked at compounds and we said compounds are made up of 2 or more elements bonded together. Okay, here in mixtures, it can be elements or it can be compounds. Okay, so compounds is only elements. In mixtures, it's elements or compounds, okay? So mixtures has that extra option, okay? So it doesn't only have to be elements. It can be elements and compounds. It can be elements or compounds, okay? Now, the next part here, it's not chemically combined together, okay? Now, previously we looked at compounds. With compounds, it was chemically combined together. Mixture is the opposite. It's not chemically combined together. Now, if we have a look at our picture here, look at compounds, how all the pieces are connected together. All the pieces are connected together. They're difficult to break off. It's annoying, okay? Because the pieces have bonded together, okay? The elements have bonded together. Here, if we look at mixtures, look at the pieces. They're not connected together. They're not bonded together. I can just pick this piece out if I wanted to. I can pick this piece out if I wanted to. I can pick this piece out if I wanted to, without any of my energy being used up. But here, with compounds, if I want this piece, for example, it's going to be so long and it's going to be so hard to take it out, because I'm going to have to take out this first, then I'm going to have to take out this first, then I'm going to have to take out this first for me to finally reach my piece. But here, I can just reach for it and like take it. So that's the difference between mixtures and compounds, okay? That's the definition you should be learning. So a mixture is a substance that consists of two or more elements or compounds not chemically combined together. Okay, so this picture really sums it up. Okay, so look at all the different types of colors, all the different types of blocks. You have orange, you have red, you have green, and they're not bonded together. They're not connected together. It's just a stash of Lego blocks. Okay, and that should summarize it for you perfectly. And with mixtures, it's very easy to separate. So like with the bag of nuts, I can easily separate the nuts from each other. I can easily take out the nuts. Let's just say you have sand and salt. You can easily separate them, but that'll take very long. But yeah, that's pretty much mixtures for you. And then there's also separation techniques, which you need to know. Separation techniques, and that's basically saying, so imagine this bag of nuts, right? All the different nuts inside this bag. How would you separate them? There's different separation techniques which you need to know for mixtures, which includes stuff like distillation, there's fractional, and there's fractional distillation, and there's, what was the other one? Simple distillation, and then there's filtration. But we'll go over these in the next video. But for now, I want you to learn, and what I want you to remember is this definition, because this definition is very, very important. So make sure you remember it and make sure you understand it. Let's repeat it one more time. A mixture is a substance that consists of two or more elements or compounds. Remember, it's not just elements, it can be elements or compounds. And finally, they are not chemically combined together, unlike compounds. So yeah, that's pretty much the summary for you guys. So if you look at the definition here, mixture, substance physically blended, easy to separate. Perfect. Now, let's have a look at this exam question. Describe the difference between a compound and a mixture. So pause and then I'll show you the answer. Okay, so here's the answer. So a compound is two or more elements chemically. Oh my days, another notification. Two or more elements. Oh my word. Two or more elements chemically bonded together. So again, chemically, two or more elements. And then a mixture is two or more elements or compounds not chemically bonded together. But then here, just remember, please, I didn't do this myself, so I'm being a hypocrite. But when it says the difference, make sure you use comparative language. So for example, you don't just write out the two definitions like I did. You have to write like on the other hand, or whereas, you know, or like however. This just shows that you understand that it's a difference and you're not just saying two definitions randomly. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe and tune in for the next video, where we will be looking at separation techniques, and that links perfectly with mixtures. So yeah, subscribe.